Hi guys, we're trying to review different cases here. We have a Tech21iPhone Max. This is the first case that I got from my iPhone 14 Pro Max. This is the Pivet case here. This one is the Spigen or Armor Fit magnet case. And this is the Zagg Santa Cruz case. So Pivet is the Aspect Plus case. It comes with this thing so you can actually hold it. But my main problem is that my original case, although this one has like the covers and everything for your cameras, is that when you try to mount it on a gimbal, then you're having some issues with it. So one is the width when you're trying to put it in is quite thick, so it's kind of hard to mount it on the gimbal mount. Other than that, even if you use like this one here, this is an uber size. It's for a DJI OM mount. So this one actually like it's magnetic and it also clips on your phone via the magsafe. So actually this one is make it a lot easier to mount. Main problem is that my original case is that because of its size, it actually is not working well. One is like it's not balancing well with the gimbal, and then I'm trying to adjust it, is also hitting some portions of the gimbal. So I try to find other case that I can actually use to make it work with a gimbal. And this one is a nice case. It does protect your phone well, but the problem is that it's just too heavy and too thick. One option that I found that actually works well with a gimbal is using the other case here. One case that actually works well is the Spigen, the Core Armor Mag Fit. It's very thin and light, but it barely affects the way the phone is mounted to the gimbal. And then it's also magsafe, so it clips right on. And once you test it, it balances it right away. Since it's light, it doesn't cause any issue on how you're actually mounting it in. So this one I like it more than the original Tech21 that I have. Other than that, the other cases is also good, but I found Spigen much easier to actually use with a gimbal. The Zagg is not as bad either. Clips right onto it. If you're gonna try to use the original mount, it's still a bit thick too, and it's not gonna like, it's gonna hit most of the buttons at the same time because they have the protruding buttons on the cover itself. But other than that, if we're gonna use just a oversized mount, it's gonna work. So it's not gonna hit most parts too, and it's still light. The only drawback with this one is if you're trying to use it with the original DJI OM mount, which is very limited on the amount of the width that it has. But this one does have like a good feel on it, grip wise. So, and it has also more protection compared to the Spigen. The Spigen does give some protection, but not as much compared to the Zagg. The Pivet case is also a nice case, but you might need to remove this thing here, because it will surely hit the gimbal and all of that. Other than that, magsafe wise, it locks in good and it works well too, and it's strong. The magnet is strong. So if you're ever gonna choose some cases here to use with your gimbal, these are some of the few options that you can choose. So it's the Spigen 4 armor fit with magsafe, the Zagg Santa Cruz works well too, and the Pivet, but you can remove this thing. Alright, hope that works well.